Welcome back to Quadrilateral Cowboy. The game has come to an end. The career is over. I cannot continue my career anymore. We have to start over. And start over we shall, because there is dev commentary right here. So, I guess I'll want to check that out. Because I don't want to, yeah, we'll see what this is all about. If it's like a toggle and then I do like a tourist playthrough, or I guess this is just its own thing, so let's see. Developer commentary. There you go. Maybe it's just a really short thing. I don't know. Yeah. So I guess this is the start. And we get to hear Claire de Lune again. Lovely. And it's just... yeah, I'm not sure. I don't really understand what happened to my friends at the end there. Like, I was old, and like, we had been doing so much over the years. Were they both just like dead or something, and I was the only one left? Or was that not what it meant? And there you go. Question marks. We'll see. Is this audio logs or is it just text logs? Oh, it's just text. Welcome to the developer commentary for Quadrilateral Cowboy. Like any creative effort, making games is fascinating and messy. I hope you enjoyed this peek into Quadrilateral Cowboy. I should just call it like QC or something, because man, Quadrilateral Cowboy is kind of hard for me to say. QC's development. Comment or feedback, email me, yeah. And then it stops spinning to show you that you've already clicked it. That's cool. Can I, break this already? Oh, saving disabled in this map. Damn. There we go. Aha! You can skip. Yeah, there you go. That's a little sequence break. Minor sequence break. Alright, let's do it properly. Yeah, because there's more commentary here. Data jacks. Don't need to do that. In video games, no one looks up. Players look left, they look right, they sometimes look down. But up? Nope. And that's it. I mean, I'd like to think that I do look up quite a bit. Like, I tend to look around everywhere when I check things, but maybe not as much as I should. I'm sure I still miss stuff here and there. I'm not omniscient. Or wait, what is, like, all-seeing? Omnipotent is being able to do everything. Omniscient is being able to know everything. What is, like, omniprescient? I don't even know. Where you can, like, you can perceive everything, you can see everything. I don't know. The skylight was originally 4 separate panels. The player was able to individually open each of the 4 panels and choose which one to enter. The problem was, each panel was fairly small. As a result of that, entering the window openings demanded a fair amount of dexterity from the player. I'm fine with things like that in later levels, but for this introductory level, it was too much friction too soon. So this area was streamlined down to 2 panels. That's okay. Very, like, you know, business-like dev commentary. Like, not really about the like, thought process or design or anything. I mean, I guess it is design, but just like, this used to be 4 panels, that wasn't good. I made it 2 panels. I don't know. It's just very, like, simple stuff. Not really what I expected. But maybe it'll change. We'll see. One of the visual cues I use is neon green lights. Neon green lights indicate interactivity. Yep, that's good. Buttons, doors, and items all have some manifestation of a neon green light. Really? All of them? Yeah, I guess, like, even the Weevil and stuff has the tiny little light and whatever. Huh. The largest benefit is how it makes the world more readable. Neon orange signifies gameplay functionality. This was mostly used for signaling out gameplay-related cables and doodads. I see. A secondary benefit is this added an art constraint. These colors were mostly forbidden for anything decorative. Yeah, makes sense. Constraints are a designer's best friend. When you keep narrowing down the possibilities, it alleviates decision fatigue. Yeah, I mean, that's more... I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm expecting. It's just like insight into the thought process of making the game. Not really like... I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm like trying to compare it to. Yeah, dev commentary. Great, let's keep going. Whatever. What am I even saying? And that's it. Hey, I'm young again. Yeah, exactly, like bright orange. Just indicates that this is significant. Yeah, the like visual cues are very good in this game. So yeah, I guess we're replaying the entire game then, right? It would seem like we're gonna be doing the entire game. At least I can go faster and stuff. Alright, that's good. Thank you. MPL. Ampoule. Lymph. Primal. And there's only one interactivity point here. This is the first area that teaches the eyeball zooming functionality. It's what I consider a soft tutorial. It does not block progress, it is subtle, and it's entirely possible for players to not see it at all. Arguably, from a certain perspective, this makes for a pretty ineffective tutorial. However, I'd say there's delight in discovery and finding things. There's a joy in noticing a detail that others might miss. I completely agree! These soft tutorial bits intend to explore that area. I mean, I can tell that's why you put like so much effort into making, you know, books and stuff, like things you can read, little just like stickers on things, just saying like this is this brand and make and what it does, and like there's so much just it feels very real, all of the things. Like this is a real object, this is a real gadget that is used in this world and stuff like that, which is yeah, very interesting. Like, let's see. Is there anything, any direct examples? Maybe not right here. I mean, there are the books and stuff. But yeah, just the ability to like read basically. Hello? Okay, can't do that. You can just read like anything you want. Like yeah, right here. I haven't read this. Zoom ratio 256 times. Lens size 7.62 millimeters. Wait, no, that's not. I can't read that. No, it is millimeters. Yeah. Okay. Maximum aperture and format. Lens elements. Focus mode auto. BIOS 32 kilobytes. Yeah, exactly. Just like so much little flavor everywhere. It's something I really enjoy about this game, even though it ends up taking me a long time to do things. Because I just like look at things. And there we go, we get the chip, the processor. At least that's what it looks like. Gate is open. We build the PC again. Well, the deck. Power supply, hard drive, RAM, optics. I didn't get it. Multilinear subspace coprocessor. Yeah, doesn't work without that. And they just await me using it. Please wait. Compiling. And we can't do anything else, right? It's just Heist Planner. We can't play Tanku Doriftu. We can play this, but there's no dev commentary thing here. Thought I would have to escape, but I guess not. This is my best run! Look at this! Perfect! Time spotted 0. It was a world record. Alright, here we go. The next few rooms contain hints about the eyeball zooming functionality. The hints are buried in the release note text and the changelog text. Huh. In addition to teaching the zoom functionality, the hint serves another purpose, to tell the player that in this game, the fine print is not always purely decorative. Isn't it? I can't remember when it's not. But yeah, added zoom, press Z. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's quite a bit of that. Nothing here. Well, I can just speedrun this. Telnet. Door 5. Open. I guess just open forever. Because we don't need to worry about 3-second timers quite yet. This area teaches the left-click auto-execute functionality. The first attempt worked differently. In it, the conceit was the player... What? In it, the conceit was the player's deck was incomplete and had no enter/return button. Therefore, the player was required to left-click to auto-execute. Huh? I did not mind it was a special case one-off. However, it felt convoluted and strayed too far from how the game actually worked. The next attempt looked similar to what it is now. Oh, so it's like, it originally didn't even let you press enter. You had to left-click execute every time. But then you learn, like, just to show that you can do that, I guess? Huh. The next attempt looked similar to what it is now. However, people didn't feel compelled to move quickly. The lack of urgency resulted in the player often failing to reach the door in time. In this final iteration, the scrolling "Go" text was added to the ground to push the player along. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Wait, what was it? Door 6. Door 6, open 3, is it? Yeah. Uh-huh. And there we go. New version. This crash effect was done by toggling on various debug and developer tools in the game engine. I was initially not too happy with how it visually looked. To me, they look like debug tools, oh my god! But once some blip-blop glitchy sound effects were played, I was surprised at how quickly the context got flipped into appearing like a game crash. Wait, what is? Oh, that. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense that that's debugging tools with the, like, you know, lines and wireframes and stuff like that. Yeah. Debugging. I hope I didn't miss something there. Here's a new one. Satsuma job. Yeah, I guess time is passing a lot. We're like in Christmas and stuff, so years are just flying by. And yeah, we can save. We can save with this thing as well. Good. One of the goals was, if something looks interactable, then it is interactable. This meant giving the world a very high density of functionality. If you see an object, you should be able to pick it up or use it. If you see a button, you should be able to press it and activate something. This was not a strict rule, it was occasionally not feasible in some cases, but the overwhelming majority of the game objects are touchable. The purpose of this was to increase readability. I didn't want players to enter an area wondering which objects were interactable and which ones were decorative. I wanted the default answer to be, yes, you can interact with it. Yep, that is the game. Everything is interactable, you can pick up everything, even though it's completely pointless, like, you don't need to do anything with these, but you can. You can just throw everything around. You can pick up the desk, apparently. Oh no, you can only do that in like one section of it, I guess. Huh. Alright, well. Let's keep the pace up a little bit. Heist planner, and here we go. Here's like the first actual proper job. Yeah. Telnet. Door 3. Open. And I do have to do it for like 3 seconds, right? Because alarms will happen at this point. Can I have my deck? Yeah. Whoops. The "Don't forget your deck" sign was placed here because some people were leaving their decks in the starting area. Picking up and carrying the deck was confusing to some people, and understandably so, as this is the very first level in which the deck is introduced. I do think that accidentally leaving behind your expensive portable computer is a funny gag, and was looking for ways to keep it in. Ultimately, I decided that, as funny as I thought the gag was, it was a little too frustrating for such an early level. Yeah, makes sense. Oh boy, here we go. There's like a lot of reading things here, I think I saw, yeah? The clambering system allows players to climb onto ledges. Basically, whenever you press the clamber keystrokes, the game analyzes the geometry in front of you. If there's adequate clambering room, then you clamber up. As a level designer, it works great. Just make a ledge and the game handles the rest. However, because of the free-form nature of the clamber system, you end up with happy accidents. Yep, I've noticed that. An example is the large glass window at the end of this platform. It was not intended to be climbable, but because of the way its window bars jut out, players can clamber up it. Yeah, exactly. I didn't test this, but yeah, here. Uh-huh. Yeah, alright, I see. I didn't even do that, yeah? Makes sense, though. And, like, this is another one. Oh, no, maybe not. Because there's an overhang here, but, like, I could maybe get up here if I do it right. Maybe here at the end? Yeah, definitely here. Ah, almost. Damn it. No. Yeah, maybe not. Oh well. 3-second rule. I heard a thing, but where? I think it's below me. That's nice when that functionality works the way it should. Is it above me? What was that? Originally, the tutorials consisted of laser tripwires. The player was tasked to find a way to get past them. It worked okay. However, there were no consequences to hitting the laser tripwire. As a result, aggressive players just ran past these areas willy-nilly. These pneumatic tubes were the answer to that. They had a built-in consequence. If they weren't done correctly, the door simply didn't open. As a side effect, the pneumatic tubes were also less reliant on player movement dexterity, and provided a safer feeling learning environment. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's the thing, you can already do that though. Just like play aggressively, because the time doesn't matter. Time never matters. Really, the fact that the game has achievements for completing each job, I think is kind of... I wish... Sure, you can keep those, but I wish the game had twice the amount of achievements that it does. And the second achievement was just beat the job with no alarms. There you go. That's all you have to do. You don't need like speedrun time achievements on levels and whatever. though you could if you want, but really just have it so that there are achievements, there's an incentive to not trip alarms, because if you don't care about world leaderboards, which probably are completely horribly broken anyway, by like some insane tricks on like the thing where you drop your deck and go through floors and I don't even know what you can do. I'm sure the tricks are completely bonkers, so like playing the game how it's supposed to be played quickly is not actually ever incentivized, because there's just, there's no point. If you want to go really fast, you would learn unrelated, like, non-game techniques, and if you don't want to go fast, you can just break everything. You can just do whatever you want, because it doesn't matter as long as you don't die, which is relatively easy to avoid. So yeah, I do think that would be nice if there were just, you never tripped alarms, you get an achievement for it, because that would just incentivize you to properly play the game. But yeah, that's just a minor thing. I do want to just save quick, and then do this, and then get up here. So what am I hearing here? Yeah, it's above me here. So I would have to climb up, like I said. Oh, shit. Okay, I can definitely do that. Maybe I don't spam the button, maybe I just hold it down. Will that work? Ah, man, it looks like it should work. Alright, I guess that's just for the next job. It's kind of weird that you can hear and see those when we don't have access to it yet, but oh well. No, I did that. I guess it's always the same code, but I can't remember. 9838 sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe that was new? I don't know. Originally, the orange signage seen through this room described how to complete the task in this room, and it was a disaster. Players did not make the connection between the signage in the neighboring room and the task at hand. Through this window? What? Oh, I see! Right, yeah, I get it. The problem was, they were two separate rooms. They felt like self-contained areas. Though the barrier between them is translucent, it may as well have been opaque. And so the tasks were decoupled. Each room is now independent of one another. Makes sense. Yeah, this, you're supposed to see it and know that you can chain commands for this thing. Or originally you were supposed to do that. But then he decoupled it because, yeah, people would assume, ah, that's for when I get in there, I'll do that. Which I know I did as well, so yeah, I completely understand that. That's a good change for the development, I think. Just like basing things off of player feedback, and if things don't seem intuitive, change them and make them more intuitive. So yeah, that's good. I guess I should probably honestly end it off. I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess this is where we ended off the very first episode, wasn't it? So, isn't that nostalgic? Let's just do that now, here, today. So we'll leave it off here. I'll continue on, and yeah, I guess we're playing the entire game one more time through. At least now I know exactly what to do. We can hopefully go relatively fast and just focus on reading the developer commentary. I'm liking it so far. I'm really liking it. It's pretty concise and just talks about one thing, one aspect, one issue at a time. And yeah, I don't know what I was rambling about earlier. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.